Hi, Kellyanne Mataskevitz here from iReturnToLove.com. And today I'm here to answer a question that I get quite often from clients, friends, acquaintances, and that is, how do I know if I'm with the right person? And so before I go on and share the 3 tips that I have for you to help gain clarity about that relationship, I want you to know that even if you're single, this information that I'll share with you today will help you when you move into that relationship, but also help you to clear some of the things out of the way so that you can attract that relationship into your life. So the first thing that I want to let you know is that relationships come together so that each of you can learn about love for yourself, love for the other person. And when we come together, some really beautiful things happen. Some inner qualities emerge from us that have not yet been tapped into. Healing can happen. We begin to bring out the best in each other and in ourselves. But what I see happen sometimes is that this change that is happening can feel very scary. And the healing that could happen feels very scary. And the first thing, as people become more vulnerable in a loving relationship in that way, they want to close down and they want to run away. So the first tip I have for you is to step back and to reconnect with yourself. Really just, and rather than focusing on outside and trying to figure out if this is the right relationship for you, I encourage you to step back and ask, who am I? Am I fulfilling my own dreams and desires? Am I connected within myself? What is my purpose? And just get really clear on what it is that you desire in a relationship. I come across people all the time that want a relationship, but they're not really clear on what that relationship would look or feel like. So just ask. And then as you're asking, you may start to wonder, and compare the relationship that you're in to these qualities and desires that you have. But before you stop there, I want you to move into step number 2. Tip number 2 is, are you trying to change that person? That person that you're in a relationship with, is your focus outside of you? Are you trying to, if this person would only say something differently, act differently, do something differently? And I will tell you right now, I will save you a lot of time and energy, is you cannot change another person. The only shift and change that can happen is from within you. So if there's a part of you that wants the other person to change so that the relationship will get better, I encourage you to save yourself some time and energy and just take a look at what those changes are that you're really wishing the other person would make. Because it's a really good indicator of maybe some qualities that you're dismissing within yourself. So if you're trying to change the other person, just know that that is an indicator that you're kind of out of alignment. And what you want to do is bring it back inside you and think, am I the person that I would want to be with? Am I fulfilling my own desires? Am I giving myself the love that I'm looking for in the other person? And that actually brings me to the third point, is that, are you looking to this other person to fulfill needs and desires for you that you haven't been or aren't willing to do for yourself? A few years ago, someone said to me, Kellyanne, you have to love yourself first. And I said, I do love myself. I wasn't really clear on what she meant by that. But as I dug a little bit deeper, I did recognize that I was looking outside of me to fulfill things that I felt empty on the inside. And so if you're looking to another person to fulfill your love, to let you know that you're lovable and acceptable, to give you that unconditional love, what you need to know is that as you're looking for someone else to give you what you are needing and desiring, you're actually handing your power over to someone else. And when this is why sometimes when relationships end, they feel so devastating, is because you've attached all of your needs to this other person. So if you are looking to another person to fulfill your needs, what I recommend is that you take a look within and ask yourself, am I loving myself enough? Am I giving myself what I need and desire? And if you aren't, just try to make some simple adjustments to fulfill the needs that you have within yourself so that you can fully show up in the relationship and have an equal exchange with the person you're with. So the 3 tips that I have today is, if you're wondering if this relationship is in alignment with your highest and truest desires and the best for both of you, 1, step back and reconnect with yourself. Who am I? What do I truly desire in a relationship? Am I the person showing up in the relationship that I would want to be with? The second thing, are you trying to change somebody else? So are you looking to the other person to change so that the relationship could be better? And just take a look at what are they trying to change, because they are possibly mirroring back to you something that you need to take a look at within yourself that you are dismissing or have a desire to change for yourself, but it's being reflected outside of you. And the third thing is, are you looking for this person to fulfill needs and desires that you aren't giving yourself? So, is it time? Is it love? Is it attention? Are you denying those things within yourself? So I hope those 3 tips are helpful to help you reconnect and align and gain clarity about the higher purpose of the relationship. And as always, there's tips and abundant information on my blog, and that can be found at ireturntolove.com. Wishing you all the best. Thanks.